Welcome to the world of the high rollers, where billionaires live on the edge, amassing huge fortunes, only to lose them in the blink of an eye. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at some of the wealthiest individuals who lost their fortunes, exploring the factors that contributed to their dramatic downfalls. Alan Stanford was once one of the richest men in America. With a net worth of over $2 billion, he made his fortune through his company, Stanford Financial Group, which managed billions of dollars in assets. However, things took a turn for the worse in 2009 when Stanford was charged with orchestrating a massive Ponzi scheme. He had been selling certificates of deposit through his offshore bank in Antigua, promising high returns to investors. In reality, he was using new investors' money to pay off earlier investors while also funding his lavish lifestyle. Stanford was eventually convicted and sentenced to 110 years in prison. As a result, his financial empire crumbled and he lost all his money. Elizabeth Holmes was once the youngest self-made female billionaire with a net worth of $4.5 billion. She was the founder and CEO of the biotech company Theranos, which aimed to revolutionize blood testing by using just a few drops of blood. Holmes' downfall began in 2015 when the Wall Street Journal published an investigation that questioned the accuracy of Theranos' blood testing technology. Further investigations uncovered numerous instances of fraud, and the company's valuation plummeted from $9 billion to virtually nothing. The same goes for Holmes' net worth. In 2018, Holmes and former Theranos president Ramesh Balwani were charged with multiple counts of fraud. In January of 2022, her trial ended and she was sentenced to 11 years in prison. Balwani got 12 years and 11 months. Eike Batista was once the richest man in Brazil with a net worth of around $30 billion. He made his fortune in mining, oil, and other natural resources, and his holding company, EBX Group, was one of the largest conglomerates in Latin America. Batista's downfall began in 2012 when his oil company OGX failed to deliver on production promises, causing a massive drop in its stock price. This triggered a domino effect on his other businesses, and EBX Group began to crumble. In 2013, Batista's net worth plummeted, and he declared bankruptcy. To make matters worse, in 2018, he was sentenced to 30 years imprisonment for bribing a governor for the purpose of obtaining state government contracts. Quinn was once the richest man in Ireland with a net worth of $6 billion. He built his fortune through a diverse range of businesses, including cement manufacturing, insurance, and real estate. Quinn's financial troubles began in 2008 when he made a disastrous investment in Anglo-Irish Bank just before the global financial crisis hit. The bank eventually collapsed and Quinn's investment was wiped out. He also owed billions to the bank, which he could not repay. In 2011, Quinn declared bankruptcy and his businesses were seized by the government. He lost his entire fortune and faced legal battles for years. Today, Quinn is no longer a billionaire and is attempting to rebuild his businesses. These stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding us that even the wealthiest individuals who seem to have it all can manage to lose it all by poor and greedy decisions. Hit the subscribe button if you agree.